We've got high hopes for this contest with these two fighters. Should be a really good matchup. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, former world champion Johnny Nelson.
You tried...
Muggsy Malone. Yes, you heard that right. The UK rapper gonna try his hand at the sweet science. It's the Mexican monster, David Benavidez. This guy was sparring with world champions like Triple G at just 15 years old and holding his own. In fact, he turned pro at the age of 16 years old.
It'll be ding-ding from first bell. They're off.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, from Manchester, England, here is the multi-talented and popular rapper, Muggsy Malone. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Phoenix, Arizona, an all-action, exciting, 2-division champion of the world, known as the Mexican Monster, David Benavidez.
One of the hottest tickets around. It's standing room only for this, our main event.
This is one of my favorite venues. Get the right fight, you got a night of fun.
Under the bright lights here for this one. Really good matchup, and we're hoping for a really good fight. These two fighters promised us an offensive show. Let's see if they deliver. Defense here at all. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. We wanted action, and they are delivering. All the talking has been done. It's time to start doing the walking.
You have certain fighters that are born for this, that are made for the big crowd. And looking at corner right there, that is that fighter right there. They have elevated, lifted, it's like they're not...
I gotta stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. The Mexican monster's in trouble. Looks like they've shaken it off.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
For those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
Time they drop their guard, they get caught. David Benavidez might be ready to go. Disaster averted.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What will they do? What will they tell him when he goes to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Survival time for David Benavidez. Let's talk about Malone in that last round. You know that bell was sweet music to his ears.
The bell, sometimes it can be...
On to the second round. How about that time counter shot? Nice counter punch right up the middle. Punch rank. Showing a lot of heart to beat the count there.
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in down once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy.
His stamina is off the charts. Beautiful powerful counter shot. Hold that thought! And the Mexican Monster might be ready to finally go down. And it appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
The Mexican Monster's in trouble. I thought that was going to be a knockdown at least.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the...
Well, hold on a second, Johnny. And it's survival time for David Benavidez. Let's talk about David Benavidez in that last round. Well, if this trainer has a pep talk, now's the time to use it as... Bell rings and we start the third. Gotta be feeling confident heading into this round after knocking their opponent down twice.
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter. It's like a lamb to the slaughter.
Punch, counter punch. Johnny, take a look at this action. David Benavidez might be ready to go. It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now.
Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Whoa, and you saw the balance go. The knees, the foundation, rocked. And down goes Bugsy Malone. Well, they beat the count and are ready to go again.
The corner needs to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
Let's see if they go to the body. Beginning of the end. A nightmare start to this fight. Let's talk about Malone in that last round.
Get your mind back on the job. That's a terrible round.
Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they... Well, they're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why.
He's up, but for how long? Look at him. On the heels. Look at, there's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. It just takes one more clear shot. A clean one. And he's out of there.
Just missed with that jab. Mexican Monster might be ready to finally go down. I thought that was the end, but here we go again. Back into the fire.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense. Blocking and stopping and shooting.
Need to pick things up here in the second half of the round.
Is that forever hope? Remember the fight at Evander Holyfield? He could be behind on points up until the last 10 seconds, but he's fighting like he's going to put it back. That's the kind of hope we need to see.
I want to think of holding on here for a minute. happy this round's coming to an end. 10 seconds left. This fight may stop here considering all the bruising and swelling on the face. So time back in. Let's keep fighting. Let's talk about David.
What are you doing? Come on, switch on.
Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? Something has got to change after 2 knockdowns in the last round.
2 knockdowns, and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs would feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
Whoa, Johnny, take a look at this action. David Benavidez might be ready to go. Good job trying to back out of trouble.
Step back, compose yourself, compose the pace, then move, then step it up a little bit. Because if you're getting caught like that beginning, you get caught a lot more at the end.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
They stop the hook there. Good looking hook, but it was blocked. Out of the way of that right hook. That hook's blocked. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Malone in that last round. How much cardio was put in for this?
Don't worry about that round.
There's the bell to start round 6. Was 1 minute enough time for them to recover after what we saw last round?
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
Will the referee step in? Right there, and that was it. That was the big shot we were waiting for. And that'll do it as Malone goes to the canvas. So this was an unexpected turn of events. What happens next?
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
Looks like he's leading halfway through this round.
The corners must be so happy. Down to a T, play the plan out to a T. If they can pick up momentum and do this over and over and over again, they've got it.
Stamina is off the charts. 10 seconds to go, and what domination we've seen in this round. Let's talk about Malone in that last round. Boy, this next round is...
I need you to switch back on.
And there's the bell for round 7. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this You watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those pointed areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim them, go for speed.
Nice counter shot. A lot of effort being exerted here. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Beautiful counter punch. Is he going to punch himself out, though? He threw a punch and just got countered. Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecards. Well, we knew this was going to happen. Some taunting. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Malone in that last. And they're back at it again here in round 8. They let it all hang out in the last round. What do they got left?
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
Well, Johnny, you know there's a fine line between being aggressive and being too aggressive. How does he exploit that?
Hard look back in history. Sugar Ray Leonard against Roberto Duran. The first fight, Sugar Ray Leonard tried to fight, stand there toe-to-toe with him. The second fight, he thought, this guy's aggressive. He's nasty. He'll do everything to get the win. I've got to box him. I've got to frustrate him. I've got to humiliate him and show him how good a boxer I am. That's the only way you beat an aggressive fighter. Show your boxing skills. Step out the way. Don't fight fire with fire. Use brain over brawn.
Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. He blocks the right hook. Counter punch. That hook just can't find the target. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Some might have thought the fight a little...